Well, let's take this outside, see how it does in the wilderness. Hello everyone, this is Charles BridgTec with another flashlight review, this time from LAPG. Now this is their Expedition flashlight. Now they sent this to me, they wanted me to test and review this light. Also features a power bank built in, so you can use your phone if it's gone dead or charge it up a little bit. Now the included batteries are 2600 milliamp, so it's definitely something you can use to use your phone. As far as how much charge you'll get from it, it really depends on how powerful of a cell phone you have. But in any case, you do have emergency power whenever you need it. We're going to start off here with the specs, and as you can see there, it puts out 1050 lumens on the highest output. Now if you need more time to read these, go ahead and pause the screen. Otherwise, let's get this open and see what's in. And you've got the holster. Now this does have a D-ring here on it, but the actual loop that goes on your belt is very thin. It is a little bit better than the other model that I reviewed of this light, but it is thin here. This material should be the same width as the holster, that way it keeps it from bending inward like that. When you're pulling, it'll slowly bend on the holster. But this one does feature a metal D-ring on there, so that's nice. Now here, as you can see, it does have an extra slot where you can put an extra battery in there, so that's nice. Padded material, lined. And we've got one lanyard here. It's a little on the small side. And they include an extra button cover for the power switch. We've got one user manual. And looks like it's only one-sided. Pretty straightforward on how to use the light. Simple ones are always easy to operate, especially in emergency. You get 2 O-rings. USB charging cable. Now remember, this is a power bank, so you can actually plug this in, charge the light, but not lose the port that you're using. Or you can reverse it and actually charge something with it. And the batteries here. And then we'll go ahead and take a look at the light. And there it is. Pretty good size light. Got everyday carry, which is nice. And you've got that tactical feature as well. Does have a clip here. It's got some good resistance on there. You can remove it if you don't want it on there. Here's the charging port here. And again, when you want to use the light as your power bank, you're going to plug it in there and use the actual port here, and it'll charge your cell phone in emergency. It's a good little light to have if you want to put it in an emergency kit. Now you can table stand that if you need. Side switch pretty much flush with the body. It does stick out a little bit. It does have some little rubber knobbies on it there. A little bit of heat sinking, not much though. There's the American flag once more. Style and design on this is nice. Now the machining and finish on this is nice. I'm not seeing any issues. Kind of got a little semi-gloss to it, but it does feel smooth. Alright, well now let's go ahead and take a look at the smooth deep reflector. But in any case, that's what that looks like. So now let's go ahead and take the light apart and I'll show you the insides. The head of the light, straight contact point there. No grease there on the threads. At least this end of the light doesn't have anything on it. I'll put some on there later. I'll go ahead and show you the tail cap spring. Alright, now let me show you the battery that it comes with. So remember, it's a complete kit. This is an 18650 2600 milliamp. This is a 10 amp protected cell, so it should provide plenty of power to run that. Now this is a button top, so you can use any type of protected cell button top. Because of that particular pole piece there on the positive end in the light, you can run flat tops as well, so that's pretty nice. But in any case, you can use a higher milliamp. It's going to give you a lot more runtime as well. Now we're going to go ahead, put it all back together, and let's go through the UI. Alright, activating the light, simple as that. You do have a battery level indicator behind the power switch. This will turn red and it will blink red when it's getting low. So you may not be able to run the light on the higher outputs, but you still will be able to use the light, of course, till the battery gets down to 2.7 volts and they'll shut the light off, won't work anymore. Okay, so now we're going to go ahead and go through those light outputs. It goes all the way back to the bottom up. That's the highest output there. Look at the beam there, very nice combination beam. A lot of bleeding around the edge of the hot spot there, pretty intense here. Spill area, more than usable. All the way to the end where it abruptly cuts off. Combination beams are my favorite. Goes back to the lowest light output. Now if you do want the special mode, you're going to press and hold that side switch. We'll get you strobe. And that is a constant rate on the flash. And click it one time, it will return back to the last light output that you had it on. It does have memory mode. So if we go up to this light output, turn it off, turn it back on, it does memorize. And it'll go to the lowest. So that's a big plus, and it's always nice to have memory mode on lights. Very popular feature. And you've got the lowest light output again. Now if you do want to set this up for tactical use, if you're a police officer and you want it on the highest output, you can memorize that and you can pressure switch that by half pressing. And when you get it on the light output that you need it to stay on, full press that. Easy as that. Just half pressing that really comes in handy for law enforcement to have that feature. And then you're right back down to the lowest light output. And that's all there is to this UI. So nice build quality on this light. I'm not seeing any issues. And we're going to go ahead and check out the performance of this light. So let's take it outside, see how it does in the wilderness. We are out here in the darkness with the LAPG Expedition. Let's go ahead and get started. Water spout 35 feet. You can see there, got good battery power. Just want to show you again, good battery power. See there, water spout 35 feet, 65 feet to this tree, and you can see it on there lightly. There it is on the fence. Let's go to the next level here, see how it does. Nice even spacing. Good combination beam performance on this, kind of playing around with it earlier. Faintly making it across the park to those playgrounds. Impressive. 138 feet to this tree of life here. And it is making the school. Alright, we're going to go to the next level. See how it does. A little jump. Making the school better. Again, 138 feet to that tree from where I'm standing. And it is making 238 feet to that tree behind it. See, making it to the park now. Tree line, fence line. Let's go to the next level. It is there. Seeing further now. See the playground over there. Second one over there. Got some pretty good range on this, especially for the lumen output that it has. Nice. Hope you enjoyed those night shots. Okay, welcome back. Hope you enjoyed those night shots. Nice performance. Now remember, it's only 1,050 lumens, but the beam performance for that combination is impressive. Especially if you like combination beams, this is definitely something that's going to do well for you. Most applications, indoor, outdoor, this is going to do well. It's got that tactical feel to it. Feels good in the hand. Everyday carry. So it's really up to you. Definitely the best of both worlds on this light. The built-in power bank feature on this light's great. If you need to make an emergency phone call, if your battery's gone dead, you can actually power it up for a little bit and make that phone call. You won't probably get too much charge out of this battery because it's only 2600 milliamp, and most cell phones are like 3000 milliamps, but at least will get you be able to make that phone call. Great for emergencies if you're needing to charge any other type of device as well. So overall, a nice little flashlight kit here. The weak point is on the holster due to the fact that the belt loop is on the thin side, and in my opinion definitely want to use something a little more sturdy, especially if you're paying a large amount for a light. $100 light, you definitely don't want to drop it or lose it. So I want to thank LAPG for sending me this Expedition to review. Now I have a special link and a discount code that will be down in the description below. You can also visit their website. They sell a lot of other stuff, especially for, you know, backpacks, gear, chargers, you name it. Check out their website. They've got a lot of other stuff there as well. You can use my link. That'll take you there automatically, and you might see another light that you might like there as well. Well, that's it for me. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please share, like, and subscribe. That way I can bring more of these lights from LAPG to you in the future. Thanks for watching. Take care.